Right, buddy, this is the press conference. Ruben Amorim has talked ahead of the game against Arsenal. He has given some huge hints on who's going to start. He talked about Kobbie Mainoo's new contract and much, much more. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And let's get straight into it. Listen, the first thing he kind of revealed from the press conference is that Bayindir will be starting in this game. He's confirmed it. Obviously, there's a lot of rotation. I'm worried for this because I don't think Bayindir is good enough. It's a very difficult issue. Listen, Bayindir is a decent keeper, but he said it's a special position. It's a very good question outside Bayindir with playing. Listen, I don't think Bayindir is good enough for United. He had a very shaky game in the last game, but ultimately, I know you have to rotate your keepers, but I don't agree with it. But we have to just agree with what Amorim has done. I think Bayindir getting some minutes will be very interesting. Hopefully, he can have a better game. I mean, last time it was him, he was at fault for the set pieces, but set pieces are always an issue for Manchester United, so we need to be very careful with that. Now, he also talked about his thoughts on the FA Cup. He said, I see what everybody sees, a really old competition with a lot of history. I remember some finals. I think we won the treble against Newcastle, so Alex Ferguson saved some players. It was really important for the club. We won some cups, we want to continue. We know that at this stage we already have a really strong match, but we want to win, and we also want to continue to improve the team and their performance. Listen, the way that we've got done in this FA Cup is very, very bad. I mean, Man City have got Salford, Liverpool have got Anklet and Stanley, and Man United have Arsenal. Like, obviously it is just draw, but still, it is very frustrating. Like, FA Cup, this is the first stage of the FA Cup for, like, the big Prem teams. And we play away at Arsenal. It's going to be a very tough game. It's going to be a very difficult game. But listen, the FA Cup is important. Yes, it can mask what we're really trying to do, but we know it's still a game that we want to win. Knock Arsenal out of the cup. Arsenal not good at the minute, and ultimately I think the fact that we go into this game after a decent performance, or probably our best performance under Amorim, against Liverpool, there is confidence there, but there still is a big worry about who is going to play. I think the cup is definitely important. Obviously we are the current FA Cup holders, so it should be the aim to win it, but again, you want to win it playing our identity of football. Now, he was then asked about the transfer plan. He said, the first thing is, I don't remember to say clearly that I want new players. When I said it, sometimes the profile for this system is different, and the players came here with a different idea of how to play. So I don't remember saying that so clearly, that I want new players. What I said is that we need to improve recruitment. When we are targeting players, we need to be sure that they will cope with the demand. Sometimes you have to have a little bit, and also it said is that we have to improve our academy to bring young kids that fills the club in the right way, and also with the rules we have to be able to do some business and have some money to invest into the team. Our idea is to always to keep the best players and the players that will build for this club, but we know that position that the club is in at the moment, but we will see. I'm very happy. I like our players, especially the guys from our academy. He said my players are always my favourite. I really love my players. I want to keep the players, especially the talented one. Like I said, it's a special moment in this club. It's a hard moment, but of course I'm really happy with Kobbie Mainoo. He's improving, and also with Garnacho. We will see, guys. Let's focus on the game. They are available. They are training. We will see the selection for the game. They have to focus on playing the next game. He said views on Arsenal's Odegaard. He said I think he's a special player, has influence on all the games. It's impressive. I played against him with Sporting, and he didn't play both games, and you can feel it in the team. When he's playing, Arsenal is a different team. They can win and lose. They can win and they can lose Odegaard. I expect a strong team. If Odegaard is in the team, they will be stronger for sure. He then talked about rotation. I think I rotate more in the part where we're trying to find out what kind of players we have. There's a lot of players returning from injuries. Now we are rotating less. I feel like sometimes I have to choose fresh legs because I look at to put some players in the same position, and I feel like that they are at the same level. To try to put in some fresh legs. Now we have the time to train a bit more. I expect our team to understand the game better. We try to work on set pieces. Obviously they are a big issue. I expect our team to understand the game. We work on set pieces because it's really important. We suffer a lot in the games, so we will see. I don't rotate because I don't want to rotate. I'm not different to the other coach. I'm trying to find out the best solution to try and win every game. And sometimes I have doubts over which game I'm going to put, and I put the guys in who are more fresh to meet the demands. He said, is the league or the cup more important? He said, in the moment I'm living day by day. What I'm thinking is that 1 week without any game we had a day off. We could work with the team a little bit. And then it does make sense to me to rest players. Then in both games really near us. So I think we have to put the best team. We have to win. We have to follow the last performance. I'm not thinking that way because we are not in the moment. We're in a difficult moment. We are improving. We had some training. Let's put together the best team to try and win, and we will focus on the next game. So my focus is on the win, but we also want to win the cup. So my focus is more on our week. We have time to train, so we'll choose the best team to win because we also want to win the cup. In a cup, you never know. So let's win. Sometimes it's better to win this kind of game and you have less time to rest, but your mind is so different that you can cope with the physical aspect of the game. So my focus is now different. It's day by day. We just want to win this game and then we will focus on the next one. He said he noticed a change in mentality. He said it was different before Anfield. We could train, so you can push them, you can show them what they need to do. It's much easier with training, and the environment is different because they felt a confidence in their performance. But we can say anything after during the week. We have to show in the next game and we are focused on that. But I felt that during the week they were focused on improving and they were open to learn. That was a good feeling this week. Listen, that was it from the press conference. They were all the key quotes anyway. Very interesting press conference. It's big for Ruben Amorim to talk to the media like this. I think it's some very interesting press conference. I am worried about Bayindir starting. He's obviously happy to keep Kobbie Mainoo. But yeah, let's see what happens. That has been the latest from the press. So thanks for watching.